do after this project? Are you enriched? Let me interview you, sir.
Are still trying to figure out all the problems that I've ever had.
Just like Jiggy cheese.
A beautiful brown style.
You know me and Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras.
Marty, you know me. We're the UNLV delegation.
Nice shoe, I'll get changed, bro. I'll pay anything if you can.
Please, one for hiking lessons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is you.
You like it? You
Said you were good?
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just wanna feel
I'm totally suing. $1.75 million totally coming towards me. $1.75 million, remember.
Listen up, y'all. All rise for the Honorable Judge Armstrong.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing today?
Woo! Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Dun dun dun
So today I've got a case with Eldridge and a downtowner hotel. Okay, so I need you to come forth now, and we're going to hear a case.
We're here. Your Honor, I would like to call my first witness to the stand. Mr. Eldridge, please.
You may. Excuse me, boy, do you think that's proper attire for the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Well, this is his house, so all that's fine.
Alright, boy. So you see, is it true that you were under the influence while you were up on that banister?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you heard, jury, you heard that he was under the influence. Sir, can you describe to me how many drinks you had in your caliber? Say 4, 5, 6, 1?
Probably about 12.
And were you in fact over the legal limit while you were under the influence?
Well, I wasn't driving.
Well, you were trying to write something.
Now,
You just calm down over there, lady. You just calm down.
you're saying because of the fact that you weren't driving, you think it's okay to be over the legal limit while you're under the influence. Your Honor,
Yes.
I would like to present for these documentations here from the county sheriff that legal limit is .06 and his blood alcohol content was above 1.12.
I believe you.
Now, boy, while you were up there on that banister, you decided to show your little derriere out to the people. Did it ever occur to you, thought process, that you would ever fall off this here said banister?
No.
Now, so you never thought that being under the influence, as you will whether it's on alcohol or other substances, we will get into that debacle. But you never occurred or thought that you would fall off this banister.
No.
Now, being up on that banister under the influence, you happen to fall. Do you think that it is your fault or the hotel's fault? And boy, so you never thought that you would fall, and you did fall. Now, did anyone push you off that banister?
No, sir.
So no one pushed you off the banister. Did you trip off the banister?
No.
Did they entice you to fall off the banister?
No.
But you just miraculously fell off this banister.
Objection, Your Honor!
Sustained.
You're not the honor!
Sustained.
Sustained. I think so. He told me to.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, you're welcome.
Those pretty ladies up there on the second balcony were showing him his boobies.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, and according to my client, they were really nice.
But Your Honor.
Really? You know what? I've seen plenty of nice ladies' boobies, and none of them have shocked me before, so.
Exactly, Your Honor. I've seen some nice boobs too.
Look at
I
topics over here, okay? Every day.
Okay, sure. You're right. You're right.
Now I've seen some nice boobies, but I've never fallen for some boobies. I may have stumbled for some boobies, but I've never fallen off a two-story building for some boobies. Now, my client is not negligent for his drunken stupor. It was his own accord that he fell because he sat on the railing. No one told him to sit on the railing, Your Honor. He even said himself, no one enticed him. No one egged him on. He didn't stumble. His own free will, he decided to sit on the railing. Now, any person in the right frame of mind, on a good day, even when drunk, would not sit on a railing. And this, I feel that my client does not owe him any due diligence for his own actions. Therefore, Your Honor, the plaintiff is responsible for his own actions. Thank you. I rest my case.
Anybody else on top?
Did you get all that you did? Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
This is your only job.
Hallelujah.
Okay. I bless your heart. Look at you.
Mr. Eldridge, why exactly do you think that you deserve $1.7 million for your little stumble?
Yeah. Speak up. Let us know.
1.75, Your Honor.
So, are you trying to bargain with the courts?
No, I'm trying to bargain with the Downtowner Hotel.
Your Honor, that was in the original claim. Okay.
Okay, fine.
1.75, Your Honor.
No matter what expense it is, my client's not going to pay.
They're saying a little
Client's not going to pay $1.75 million.
Mr. Eldridge, how was your night that night?
I mean, before I busted my ass, it was great.
Tell me a little bit about it. Well, I mean, what did you see when you went up to that balcony?
I saw a whole bunch of topless and naked women. That was awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
We were partying like 1996 up in that bitch. It was awesome.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, Mr. Eldridge, have you any recollect about when you approached their banister?
Well, I saw like a couple other people standing next to it, and I saw like all these girls doing like the whole topless thing, and I was like, I want to show something too, because you know I got shit to show too.
I see.
And yeah, so I hopped up there, and the next thing I know, I'm laying on the ground.
You're laying on the ground. But shouldn't there have been some sort of safety net in And there wasn't, correct?
There was nothing.
You didn't even get to fall through a safety net.
No.
Well, after your injury, tell me about your situation in the hospital. How much pain did you go through?
10.
10 pains.
It's
not very funny now, is it? Mr. Eldridge, explain to us a little about your suffering that you occurred after your fall.
I can't walk, can't make love, have to carry a donut around, not the good kind, the kind that you have to use when you get hemorrhoids. It's uncomfortable, can't walk, work, not making any money right now.
Sounds horrible.
It is.
Your Honor, due to the Downtowner Hotel and their negligence for not having a safety net and possibly the loose banister that could have caused my client's fall.
Wasn't loose.
It was loose.
It wasn't loose.
Okay.
It wasn't loose.
Your Honor, please.
That's what they all say,
But
babe.
please.
That's what they all say.
Your Honor, I'd like to call the representative of the Downtowner Hotel up to the stand, please.
They may proceed.
I would bomb those too.
Miss Representative, my client has suffered many injuries, and he's become best friends with this donut for the past 6 months. This is uncalled for. And due to your negligence of not having a safety net and that loose banister caused his injury.
The banister wasn't loose. Just wasn't loose. And
Have
then
you
he
proven
should-
that?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
We actually do have the evidence that maintenance was done the day before Mardi Gras, since it is such a big event, and we know that there's a lot of drunk, irresponsible people who like to do stuff that they shouldn't be doing on our balconies. To prevent that, we made sure it was secure.
You talking about me?
Yes,
Talking about my client?
I sure am.
Well, then what's your case for not having a safety net in place?
You shouldn't have been there.
For unresponsible clients like my own.
You shouldn't have been there. Should not have been drunk, jumping over there,
Isn't that what
trying
Mardi
to
Gras is
show
for?
everyone his goodies. That's what happens.
Were you showing your goods?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Representative.
May I leave now?
Of course you can, ma'am. Good job.
I know you're at the conclusion.
And now we're gonna go on recess for the jury to make their decision on the case. Everybody?
Get out of here.
Get out of here. So the jury has decided that Eldridge was not pushed off the railing, and he was either enticed or encouraged by the defendant to sit on the railing. And there was also no structural defects with the railing, which contributed to the fall. And the plaintiff's fall was in fact caused by his own poor judgment by sitting on the railing and losing his balance and caused him to fall. Now, any lesson that I think you should take from this is to watch where you shine your derriere, and in the process, if you do decide to, watch your balance as well. And have a good day. I'm sorry.